I think what happens a lot of the time is we tend to group these three businesses together, obviously because of their famous founders. But Virgin Galactic is really the company that's completely focused on space tourism. Both Blue Origin and SpaceX have built out this space infrastructure, and they have really good haulage businesses that are generating revenue. SpaceX generated between 1 and 2 billion a year in launches. Virgin Galactic actually did have a haulage business, but actually spun it out in 2017. So the kind of money-making part of this business isn't available to investors. As you said, it's a really novel market. We don't really have any sense of how big it's going to be. Virgin Galactic said they have 600 customers already signed up, including Elon Musk, actually, and another 1,000 on the waiting list. But like I said, there's not much visibility into demand. We were expecting to hear more about registrations after the flight last week, and we just didn't get it. And I think that kind of set the stock down.
In terms of, I think you've already answered the question, but let me just reiterate the point. In terms of money-making opportunities for investors as well, is this something that you would be cautiously optimistic on or across the board, or actually just say, I just don't think we have the clarity for CNBC viewers to invest in these kind of companies?
I think for Virgin Galactic in particular, it's still very early days. Like I said, it's a very opaque market. At the moment, it's trading an enterprise value that's between $6 and $7 billion. Now, even on the company's best projections, that would give us a 2003 enterprise value to EBITDA of 25x. And that's assuming everything goes right. This isn't a company that has a very good history of meeting their targets. Now, that said, they've got their first flight out of the way now. They have a great ambassador in Branson. From here, they could go into other areas. I know they've talked about hypersonic travel. But this really is where the hard work starts for this business. Getting revenue, getting cash flow. I think it's a highly speculative investment at these levels. And, if you look at how the stock's responded over the last year, ever since it went public through a SPAC, you can see that volatility. That's due to a lack of information. So I don't think we're going to see that stop until we get a lot more visibility into this market. And of course, we have to remember there's a lot of new entrants and a lot of new competition coming. Blue Origin today will, of course, complete its first space mission and get into that space tourism game as well.
Yeah,